And you worthless scumbag, you pencil neck, when I get you.
Uh-oh. Ho!
I'm gonna strangle you half to death!
What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB, back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this one really quickly, guys. Guys, I want to talk about the situation with Blair Cobbs and Errol the True Spence Jr. Now, you guys know a few days back, Blair Cobbs was having a media day event. He's got a fight coming up on, I think it's Virgil Ortiz's undercard. I think he's a co-main event on DAZN. I think it's March the 19th, if I'm not mistaken. You guys might want to check your local listings for that. But he had some stuff to say about Errol. He was asked about the Errol-Terrence Crawford situation, and he thought that Errol, the True Spence Jr., is pretty much afraid of Terrence Crawford, that he was afraid of that fight. He said that he was a coward, and he said that he was cursed for not taking that fight earlier on. And he also said that he thought that Ugas will probably defeat Errol the True Spence Jr. He had a lot to say. And of course, Errol, clapped back, on his Twitter. I want to read to you guys what Errol had to say. I'm going to quote him here. He says, "Y'all listening to a 33-year-old prospect. Media has to stop being so thirsty for content. Ninja looks up to Ric Flair. And I read Buddy's backstory. If I'm cursed, what the F does he think's going on with him?" So of course, Errol Spence, being the man that he is, wasn't going to take that line down. And I like the simple fact that Errol went out and did his research on Blair Cobbs. I'm not sure about Blair Cobbs' backstory, if he has a shady past or not. Maybe some of you guys can let me know what's going on with that in the comment section. But like I said, I like the fact that Errol Spence did his research. Now, what do I think about what Blair Cobbs had to say? I know a lot of Errol Spence Jr. fans, and I'm one as well, probably didn't like what Blair Cobbs had to say. They're saying, who does he think he is? He's just a prospect. But honestly, I gotta say this. I like the energy coming from this guy. He's out here calling out the big fish, trying to get these fights. He wants to fight Terrence Crawford. You heard he say he wants to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, Errol Spence Jr. I like that energy coming from him. Because let's face it, in the sport today, a lot of times we can't get these fights that we want. These guys are ducking and dodging each other. You got the platforms playing games, and it's just a black eye on the sport. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You love boxing, but at the same time, you hate boxing politics. So I do appreciate the energy coming from Blair Cobbs. Now, I'm interested in seeing how well he does in his upcoming fight. I've never really had my eyes on Blair Cobbs. I do think he's trained by Freddie Roach, if I'm not mistaken. I got to check that out. And, this got a lot of eyes on him. This got a lot of people wondering who is Blair Cobbs. He's out here calling out these big names. Now, whether or not he'll get this fight, I don't know. These fights with these guys like Jerron and Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford and these other big name welterweights, we're just going to have to wait and see. But I think these would be some great fights if we can get these type of fights. Now, like I said, I'm interested in seeing how well he does. Also, guys, I'm interested in the Ugas and Errol the True Spence Jr. fight. If you guys didn't know, I will be attending that fight. I did attend Ugas' last fight when he defeated Manny Pacquiao. So I'm just interested in seeing that, and I will be making a video on that fight coming up, guys. I haven't done it yet, but you guys tell me what you think about this situation with Blair Cobbs going in on Errol the True Spence Jr. Do you think it was a good thing, or do you think he was out of pocket? You guys let me know in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.